Hey guys, what's up? And today I am re-recording this video, which I'm going to have to somehow get out in like 5 hours. So there's no chance I'm going to be able to make the John Wall video today. Hopefully it'll be out tomorrow. But don't be surprised if you're in Eastern time for USA and this comes out at about 12 or 1. I guess I don't know yet, but you guys will. But I'm going to be talking about the BYU versus Coastal Carolina game. Now, this game, I think, it's going to be very interesting. There could be some playoff implications on it, but I think we all know the main thing that's going to be with it, and that is New Year's 6 and just ranking implications. And, I mean, for both these teams, these were two teams that were not expected to be ranked. So, I mean, you want to stay here. And as a UVA fan, we're not supposed to be ranked last year, so I cared very much about the rankings. Trust me. But, yeah, I'm going to be pretty much just talking about this game. Now, Coastal Carolina was supposed to play Liberty. But, I mean, there's just COVID. COVID happened. And that means that BYU came in place. Now, Liberty just didn't want to play because COVID implications really bad. They aren't ranked in college football, but though they are ranked in the AP poll and the coaches poll. So the college football playoff definitely is not the biggest, they aren't the biggest on Liberty. But they probably should be, I'd say. I mean, I'm not a Liberty fan, but they are good. But I mean, that's fine because Coastal Carolina's getting ranked opponent BYU. Now, BYU, they're number 8 in the AP poll and the coaches poll. So they are a very good team. Actually, while I'm recording this, I'm just seeing Russell Westbrook showed up for the Wizards. So, hey, let's go. I'm a Wizards fan. But I don't like the trade, just so you guys know. I don't like it for either team. But in BYU, they wanted to make the playoffs. They're number 14. There's virtually no chance. Now they're number 13. Should be top 10. Probably should be number 8. I mean, we're talking about 2-loss Georgia being better than an undefeated BYU. And yeah, their strength of schedule is bad, but I mean, Georgia's lost 2 games. I mean, come on. I'm rooting for BYU. I'm trying not to include bias, but I am rooting for BYU this season to make the playoffs because I want to see not a Power 5 team make the playoffs. Even I'll root for Pac-12 teams if they're good enough, and I think that they should make the playoffs. Usually, they shouldn't. But you're telling me these are the teams that are ranked above. A 2-loss Georgia, a 2-loss Iowa State, a 1-loss Miami, a 2-loss Oklahoma, and a 1-loss Indiana, a 1-loss BYU, and Northwestern is 1 spot below. 2-loss Oklahoma State is 2 below. A 2-1 Wisconsin is only 3 spots below BYU and is higher than Coastal Carolina. A 3-loss North Carolina. And when you're the one, Syracuse barely beat Boston College, barely beat Virginia Tech. They lost to Florida State. It was one of Florida State's 2 wins. They lost to Virginia. The only good team they played, they lost. That was Notre Dame. The only top 25 team they've played. And they're going to play Miami later this year, so they're going to lose that. That team is better than Coastal Carolina, so Coastal Carolina is also very underrated. Both, I believe, the AP poll and coaches poll have Coastal Carolina at 14. Yeah, so I think they should be higher. I think they should be top 15, but very long BYU and Coastal Carolina. This is going to be a really good game. Now, for BYU, they have Zach Wilson, of course. the main star. He has propelled himself into the NBA draft first round conversation. And now looks like he'll become one of the 6 quarterbacks drafted in the first round. Others including Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and for some reason Kyle Trask is not out there with them. I think he should be. And we're talking about a quarterback that is breaking Joe Burrow records, who had the best college football season of all time. That's not debatable. At least the best since Cam Newton, 1,000%. He had better than Johnny Manziel. I think that he had better than Cam Newton, but had one of the best college football seasons of all time. I believe the best. And Kyle Trask is breaking his records. Of course, not full season records, but like 7 through 7 games or whatever. The first 7 games, because he can't break full season records because the shortened season. But I know this is a BYU Coastal Carolina video, and I spent the first 5 minutes talking about this. But Kyle Trask could be ranked higher. He should be going top 10. He should be going top 5. He should be the 3rd quarterback off the board. Maybe even the 2nd. Maybe even the 1st if a team just feels risky. No, Jets should take Trevor Lawrence. But if we're talking like the Packers somehow get it, or not the Packers, I just thought of them because Jordan Love. But like the Chiefs get it. I mean, if you have to take a quarterback, I'm taking Kyle Trask because he has the biggest upside. You know, Mahomes gets injured, Trask comes in and becomes the next Mahomes. That's not going to happen. But maybe not the Chiefs. They take Kyle Trask, but he should be top 3 for quarterbacks. He should be higher than the North Dakota State dude Trey Lance. This isn't a mock draft video. See ya. But BYU, Zach Wilson is a stud. An absolute stud. Looking at his stats throughout this year, these are his 9 games. 232 and 2, 392 and 2, 325 and 2, 292 and 2, 404, 287 4, 224, 3, 359 and 2, and 212 and 4, while also running for a total of 7 touchdowns on the year. He ran for 7 touchdowns. He's passed for 25 touchdowns. This guy is a stud of a player. Does that mean that he should be the Heisman? No. Should he be top 5? Yes, probably. He probably should. And this guy, he's for real. Zach Wilson's going to lead this BYU team. And for BYU running, Gallagher is a stud. Davis is not bad. Funa's not bad. And then Milne and Romney are some pretty good receivers for BYU, but Zach Wilson is the real deal here. He's the main part of this team. Looking at BYU's schedule, they played Navy, Troy, Louisiana Tech, UTSA, Houston, Texas State, Western Kentucky, Boise State, and North Alabama. So pretty much 2 good games here. Houston, Boise State. They beat Houston 43-26. They beat Boise State 51-17. And the most points they've led up all the seasons to Houston. 26 points. You want to know the least that they put up? They did put up 27 in one game. Other than that, they haven't dipped below 40. They haven't got below 40 points. Well, they've got below 40 points one time this season. That's a team that has a great offense and a great defense. Coastal Carolina, they play more on the running game, but I'll talk about this. Yeah, I'll talk about the running game, I guess. Even though they're not great for passing. Their running is pretty good. They do have 3 games left, BYU, Troy, and Louisiana Lafayette, so another ranked team, as they squeaked in at number 5 and 25. But Coastal Carolina, McCall for quarterback. He's not great. He'll get the job done, though. 133-3, 273-2, 322-4, 202-2, 254-4, 209-1, 202, and 154-2. So that is not bad. But the running game, this comes on a stud in Marble. He started the season off kind of slow, 75, 52, 63, 73, 19, 71, 17. But he just had 157 and 3 touchdown game. So he's going to be really good. Well, Reese White he's a good 40, 50 rushing yards. Same with Jones and Beasley. They're all pretty good, but not great running backs. But Marble just had a huge game. I think he's going to do good. But here are the teams that they played. They've played Kansas, Campbell, Arkansas State, Louisiana, Lafayette, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, South Alabama, Appalachian State, and Texas State. So they kind of have the same strength of schedule. Of course, Kansas is horrible, but Louisiana, Lafayette, and Appalachian State are 2 games that you should not take. You shouldn't skip past. Those are 2 good teams. And they beat Appalachian State 34-23. They beat Louisiana Lafayette, squeaked out a win 30-27. But here are the totals that they let up. 23, 21, 23, 27, 14, 0, 6, 23, and 14. Their team's based off defense. They also have a great defense. Probably going to be a defensive matchup. I predict BYU I'm going to predict 41 to 27. I think Coastal Carolina will stay close, but I think BYU is really going to pull away. I do think they're the better team. This game is going to have huge implications. BYU actually technically has a 47% chance making it to the playoffs if they win out, but that's from the FPI, and they didn't take into consideration how much the committee is just underrating BYU. Coastal Carolina has a 3% chance they win out, so they're not making it. But it's going to be a really good game for the New Year's Six Bowl. Whoever loses is not going to make it in, but whoever wins is most likely going to make a New Year's Six Bowl. BYU technically doesn't qualify for Group of 5, Brian. If they win this game, they're going to make a Group of 5, and they're going to make a New Year's Six Bowl. You can't keep them out of it, especially since the playoff committee doesn't decide who makes it. But yeah, guys. If Coastal Carolina wins, I think they're going to make a New Year's Six Bowl. This is their first winning season since they've been in the FBS. They've been in the FBS since 2017. So that'd be huge. And for an independent team to make it, that would also be very surprising. But yeah, guys, tell me who's going to win. This game is actually going on game day. Very surprised about that, but I cannot wait for BYU versus Coastal Carolina. I think everyone's going to be tuning in. It's going to be probably an elimination game to make the New Year's Six Bowl. But, hey guys, thanks for watching. Be able to stay safe and peace.